third phase of moon. Third phase of moon.
Welcome back. Third Phase of Moon, Blake Cousins here. We are live right now streaming via Third Phase of Moon, and it's been your request over the past few months to bring back the live radio show. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the live radio show for you guys to call in to Third Phase of Moon and share your UFO experience. And I want to give you the phone number right now in case you're listening right now and you got a story you want to share. Well, now's the time to share it. The number, now get your pen and paper out. The number to call in is 347-934-0378. That's the phone number to call in, 347-934-0378, and we'll get to your stories right here at Third Phase of Moon. Stand by, everybody. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back right here at Third Phase of Moon, and it's our pleasure to be with you guys. And I could see that the flash chat is open, and we want to thank everybody for joining us. We see that we have Joseph Sardina with us. He says he wishes he could see a UFO for himself. Well, just keep looking up in the sky, and you will see a UFO. And live streams do rock, and that's why we're doing it right now. Third Phase of Moon is taking your calls now. The number, 347-934-0378. That's 347-934-0378. And it's been a quite incredible month right here at Third Phase Moon. We got a lot of stuff that we've been posting, but people have been wanting to get to the callers. And the callers is what people want to hear. They want to hear true UFO sightings. And if you've got a UFO sighting, don't be shy. The number, 347-934-0378. is the number to call in, and we're going to be opening up the lines as we speak. Hey, Duck 4212, hello from Madison, Ohio. Hey, thanks for joining us. Eric Bellini says, Nibiru is near. Well, that could be the case. I'm not exactly sure. I know Nibiru is out there, but right now, I don't know how close it is. If some of these anomalies that we see on people's videos of two suns in the sky, I'm not exactly sure if that's the case or not, if that's Planet Nibiru, Planet X, but it well could be. Hey, Renee Cruz. Hey, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. And if you want to hit that flash chat button, we could ask some questions for you right here at Third Phase of Moon. I know you would appreciate that. Let's see. Eon Pello says, I live in Aztec, New Mexico. Receiver UFOs all the time. We had shipped all over our town. Did he just say? Wow. If you could get some video of that, I'd sure like to see it. Now let's see. We're going to go to the phone lines and open it up, and it's going to be my pleasure that you guys are joining us right now. So let's go ahead and see what area code 949 has to say. 949, you're with us right here live Third Phase of Moon. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fine. How about yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Can you pick up your voice a little bit? Where are you calling in from, sir?
Newport Beach.
Newport Beach. All right. Have you seen anything strange in the skies lately? You want a UFO story you want to share right now? Go ahead.
I want to say about probably like 12 years ago, there were probably like a couple lights near the freeway that was pretty mysterious, pretty strange. I'm sure we're not the only ones out here.
So
I have to give my little feedback on that.
I got you. So you're driving on the freeway. You saw some strange lights. Was it in a formation? Were there multiple lights? What do you think it was? All right, guys. I want to ask you: did you, while you're driving down the freeway, what were you thinking? Were you thinking it could have been maybe aircraft or maybe drones? What makes you think it was something extraterrestrial? I don't know. Some people see strange lights and they misidentify them, but a lot of them are UFOs. Let's see. Let's go to another caller right now. Area code 281. You're live. Third Phase Moon. How you doing tonight?
Hey, I'm doing good, Blake. How you doing?
Doing good. Thanks for calling in. Where are you calling in from, by the way?
From Houston.
All right. Yeah, Texas is definitely lighting up. Lots of sightings in Texas. Tell me, what'd you see over there?
Oh man, I'm besides seeing them at nighttime, I'm seeing during the daytime now.
Willie,
Yeah, what I do now is, well, what I see now is I see them more in the daytime. I just go out there and I just get my iPhone and I start videoing, but I video in slow motion, and then I just go back and look at the videos, and definitely you see them out there. Almost the same kind of scenario like in Denver, Texas. Denver.
Okay, so you see them in broad daylight. Are they metallic in nature, or are they just orbs of light? Is there some kind of characteristic that makes it look like it's not of this world?
No, when I see them in the daytime, it's still black. There's no metallic silver. There's no glowing orbs or anything like that. They're just like little black bullets just shooting by.
So they're super fast. They're not stationary in the sky.
No. You can't see them with your eyes. They just go by so fast. You just can't see them. They're just like visible bullets. But if I take my iPhone and I video and I use the white cloud in the background, you can see them passing by.
All right, man. Put up your video on YouTube and send your videos over to us at Third Phase Moon. I'd sure like to see them. Appreciate the call in, man. Appreciate that. All right, we got a lot of calls coming in right here at Third Phase Moon. It's been a while since we've done our radio show, but we thought, why not do it right now? And if you just tuned in, the number to call in to Third Phase Moon is 347-934-0378. Now, let's go to area code 858. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
How you doing tonight?
Oh, hey, I'm pretty good. Actually, I had more of a bit of a long-winded story, if that's okay.
Well, yeah, sure. Let's hear it. We love good stories. Does it involve a UFO?
It definitely does. More on the later parts, though. It has a lot more to do with humanity's ancient past.
Okay, well, we want to get to a lot of callers, so yeah, we'll give you a few minutes. Go ahead.
All right, so in the beginning of my spiritual journey, before I really started waking up, there was a moment in time where I did a guided meditation, and I was brought to a place in my ancestral past, whether it's through past lives or whatnot. I came to a place that was a multicolored sand beach. It was like, as I said, it was like a rainbow sanded beach, and there was no atmosphere in the planet. You could see the stars as if there was no air or anything blocking between you and the stars, as if they were right in front of your face. And I started walking down the beach, and I saw this, it was like a crystal pyramid, and the closer that I got to it, the more that I felt a connection to it. And eventually I got so close to it, I couldn't help but touch it. And the closer that I got to it as well, my reflection came more into focus. And it was to my astonishment that in my physical form, wherever I was, whether it was in a past life, a dream, or whatever, wherever I was, I personally believe it was humanity's ancient past in the beginning when the creators were first ushering in creation itself. I was a blue being with stars under my skin and stars in my eyes. And after having this experience, I just had multiple UFO experiences unfold and multiple dream experiences where I had been visited. And I see visions of the future every now and then. And, yeah, things aren't really looking that great. But in terms of our past is pretty beautiful, if that's what it is. But I would just like to say that if anybody has an experience like that, or any experiences like that, that you're not alone. Other people see these things too. Just reach out. We're the Star Children are here. The Rainbow Children prophesied, and the Native Americans are here. We are here to stay as well.
Are you Native American Indian?
Supposedly, my wife is and my child is. They actually come from a tribe in the Pacific Northwest by the name of Spokane tribe. And Spokane in the Salish language actually translates into English as the children of the sun. And they're the only tribe that has this name. And I find that incredibly fascinating, given that there are many stories in many different cultures about the sun warriors. Does that ring any bells?
Yeah, I haven't heard of the Sun Warriors, but I do know that the Native Indians, they've had many encounters via their storytelling, some of their writings and their sketches in the wall, that they describe beings that are interdimensional, maybe not from another planet, but from with our own realm. What do you think about that?
Oh, definitely. I definitely understand that, and I definitely believe that if the vision that I got was a vision of humanity's past, then whatever being that I was incarnated in, or whatever I was seeing, was definitely an interdimensional being. It was not something off planet per se, but however, I do have a theory that each planet in and of itself is its own dimension, as well as the sun and everything. But that goes into a much more deep conversation. But I get a lot of my awakened knowledge in terms of Native Americans from a man by the name of David Lone Bear. I would highly advise looking this man up. He's on the rise, and he knows a lot about the indigenous culture of America, which is very rich and important, and the very reason that the white men, pardon my ignorant speech in terms of that, but when the Europeans came, they killed them for this reason, so that they could steal their knowledge of interdimensional travel and other technologies like for example, electricity was actually founded by beings very similar to Egyptians and the Native Americans long ago. But the Native Americans still retain a lot of their knowledge. Look up the Copper Scrolls. Anybody who's listening to this, look up the Copper Scrolls. This knowledge is barely being brought out this year and last year. It's something that has only barely begun to have the surface scratched, because humanity was not ready for it before. But the indigenous peoples of America are now blessing us with this knowledge that they've been hiding from everybody, for good reason, to be honest. But look up David Lone Bear.
All right, man. We're going to take a look at David Lone Bear's statement, see what the research has got to say. We'll see if we could do a follow-up on that. Hey, appreciate the call in, man. And I know people are wanting to share their stories right here at Third Phase Moon, and that's what it's all about. We want to share your stories. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hang on, everybody. This is Third Phase Moon Radio, and it's going to get quite amazing. Back, Third Phase Moon Radio, taking your calls from around the world, and it's my pleasure doing this radio show so you guys could come in and share your experience. It's really important that you guys share your experience live on air, so if you've seen something, you can realize that you're not alone out there. There are other people experiencing the exact same thing you guys are. Okay, we're gonna get to some phone calls, but I wanted to thank everybody for joining us on the top chat. And I know you guys want some shout outs, so we'll give you some right now. Ivy Velezquez, hey, hi back to you. We got Polar Bear Stare. I hope they play a big UFO card. Yeah, that's for sure. We got Melissa Flannery. Hey, thanks for joining us, Melissa. Joel Stewart. We got Joel with us as well. Oh, wow. Appreciate it. I know the people, some of you guys have been watching Third Phase Moon for years, and we've got new subscribers. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button if you're coming in loud and clear. We got Lance Price with us, and yes, Lance, we are live right now, and we're taking phone calls is what we're doing. And if you want to call into 347-934-0378. If somebody in the flash chat could go ahead and put that number up a few times so people could understand that this is a live show and they could call in. Hey, Steve-O. What's up, man? How you doing? You seen a UFO? Call into the show. We want to hear it. We got Panda Nuke is in the house, and we got Don Halbert. We got a lot of people joining us. Let's see how the flash chat's going. Third Phase of Moon, 347-934-0378. That's the number to call in. That's for sure. Okay, now let's bring in some more callers. Let's see. Let's go to area code 970. 970, you're live. Third Phase Moon. How you doing tonight?
Hey, what's happening?
Oh, doing good, man. And we're glad we're doing this radio show again. You seen something strange in the sky, sir?
Yeah, so this is a good story. So I was in Alabama, and this is in Wetumpka, Alabama. And me and my buddy Matt, we were both in the military and stuff, but this is when we were kids. And we were sitting on the swing set, and we're swinging, and we're just hanging out, and it's like, it's not too late for kids to be out. This is ninth grade, but it's still pretty dark. And we're sitting on the swing set, and we're swinging, just messing around. And we both look up, and out of nowhere is this giant, and I would call it like a building. It was huge, like maybe 300-400 meters high and long, and it was really dark. And then underneath were lit up, and maybe they were the size, because it was maybe, I mean, it was low. It wasn't more than, 300-400 meters high. I mean, so it was really low, and it's a huge structure with these lights that glowed that didn't beam light. They just kind of, just had a glowing yellowish, bright yellow tint. And then so I fell out of my seat, out of my swing, because I was like, oh, my goodness.
Sure.
Fell back. And then we both took off running to his mom's house. And we're like, oh, hey, we saw this crazy UFO. Can you believe it? And she's like, oh, no, you kids, you wild kids. And that was it. And I called him back a couple years later, and I asked him the story, and he repeated the same. And so we both still have that story. I just wanted to share it with you.
Oh, wow, I appreciate it. So you said this thing was the size of a building.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you could fit buildings in it. It was...
Was it metallic? What did it look like it's made of? Did it look conventional?
I couldn't tell you. It just seemed like maybe some type of metal frame. It didn't look like concrete or anything, but it didn't shine like, it didn't look like a Empire State Building frame or anything floating in the air.
All right. Could you tell us exactly when and where this happened?
You could imagine like this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say again.
Yeah. Could you tell us when and where this exactly happened? Maybe somebody in the area may have witnessed the same thing you saw.
Yeah, this was in Alabama. Man, what year was this? I was in ninth grade, and I'm 36.
So it was a ways ago.
Back in that time frame. Yeah, this is a while ago. But this, what's nearby is I think there's a Maxwell Air Force nearby. Now, I'm not saying it had anything to do with that, and I didn't see any, green men jumping out, rappelling down on the ground or nothing. So I don't know if it was, and I don't know if it was a hologram or what. All I know is that I don't remember it disappearing. And my buddy Matt was like, I called him back and I said, I don't remember seeing it leave. And he goes, oh, it disappeared in the clouds. It just like camouflage disappeared in the clouds. And I was like, what? And that's it. And this was, however many years ago. Over a decade. Yeah,
man. There's so many people out there wishes they could see something like that, especially the way you're describing it. Something the size of a building that it knocked you off your swing. So it's still in your mind. when you see a UFO, something like that, it sticks with you. Your mind takes a snapshot of the event, and it is forever embedded in your mind. It never goes away. The experience. It's like even like the gentleman just called in. It sounds like he's explaining this as if something happened to him a few days ago, but this was over 2 decades ago, and he can still like recall the memory. Hey, appreciate the call in, man. Appreciate it. Now, let's go to another phone call. I know people want to hear UFO stories, and that's what we're going to do right here at Third Phase Moon. Give us a big thumbs up that you're enjoying this live event right here on Third Phase. Let's go to area code 678. You're with us.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing? Where are you calling in from?
Hello, man. I'm coming from Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Ooh, God, I'm nervous today.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, thanks for joining us. What'd you see, man? Go ahead.
I got a story happened in 2013. I was in my house, just walking around my house. I was bored as hell. And it was something strange outside. It was something really big as hell. I just probably can't explain it, but it looks like close to 3 blocks how big it was. Like close to 3 blocks. It was like a mothership maybe. That's when people's calling me. Like a mothership. I don't know. But I was keeping an eye on it, trying to see what the hell was going on. It sit there for closely 3 minutes, and did it disappear. I don't know what I saw, but because I know you're like a UFO expert and all that, maybe you know what I saw.
Yeah, well, they come in all shapes and sizes, no doubt about it. That's the thing. But what's amazing to me is the callers. The callers, they don't deny that what they see in the sky is not something that's in our assets. It's nothing from this world. And you can tell by the phone calls just within the past few minutes now that there's a phenomenon going around, and it needs to be investigated by our governments. Excuse me, people are holding on the phone here, and they had some real bad static background. Let's pick up another phone call. Let's pick up another one. 518. You made it to Third Phase of Moon. Hey, thanks for calling in.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, 518. You're with us.
Ooh.
All right. Okay. Some people are confused, but when I call your first 3-digit phone number when you call in, those are the ones. That means you're up. That means we're getting to you next. So go ahead, call into 347-934-0378. We're going to take some more calls. Let's see. Let's go to area code 614. 614, you're with us, Third Phase of Moon. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Yeah, you got it. You're on. Great.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing tonight?
Good, like yourself?
Oh, pretty good. We're happy we're doing this live show. You seen anything strange in the skies recently?
I have been taking out the Canon 1000D and grabbing a few great shots.
Sorry, I missed you on that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, I've been taking out the Canon at night and just been taking stills of the night sky, and I found a few strange-looking objects you could say.
I got you. Are these sightings in Australia or New Zealand?
Australia, Melbourne.
Okay, you're calling in from Melbourne right now?
Yes.
Oh, wow, we got some callers from long distance. That's cool. Well, welcome to the show. Yeah, Melbourne and Australia in general, we get a few sightings out of there. They're not very frequent. They're kind of far in between. I know there's some UFO hunters out there in Australia. It's a massive continent. Can you describe some of what you're seeing at night? Are these things stationary? Are they doing things that doesn't make any sense?
Well, a few nights back, a friend of mine next door, he had us down. We were watching satellites travel by, and we saw 3 objects traveling quite fast in the same line. And then the third object overtook to the last object from left all the way to the right, and then just took right off out of our sight. And the guy I was talking to, he's a great skeptic and very religious type. And sort of changed his way of thinking about what's out there.
Well, I know that it sounds like you're taking pictures of this phenomenon, and that's what We like to hear it. Definitely, if you've got any evidence, send it to us right here at Third Phase Moon. We definitely want to check them out. That's for sure. Appreciate the call in all the way from Melbourne, Australia. We're zipping these callers through because I know it's been a while and people want to get their voices out in regards to their UFO sightings. We're going to be doing more radio shows here coming up, so don't worry about that. But we've got time for a couple more callers. So let's go to area code 705. 705, you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, welcome to the show. Where are you calling in from?
I'm from Canada, Ontario.
All right. Okay. Well, tell us what you've seen in the skies.
Well, I've called in, I believe, last year about this, and it's still on my mind, and I've done some research about it. I've led down a road. Somebody said that they've seen something similar to what I've seen, and I've come to a dead end. But what I've seen in the skies was back in 2015, and it was a drip-shaped metallic drip. It's a craft, I'm assuming, because it's flying. It was a drip-shaped craft. It was made with metallic, no seams on it whatsoever. So it was a solid piece of metal. And the only reference that I've found so far regarding that craft is in the Catholic religion.
In some of the old paintings that you're saying, is there image biblical painting?
It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy because it's like nobody's seen it yet. And I know what I've seen, but everybody sees these other different shaped crafts and made of different materials. And I understand there's multiple different types of UFOs out there and species and whatnot, but the drip-shaped craft, I really think that is something like maybe the Greys or something around that line.
Yeah, it's interesting. Some of the Pentagon footage that's come out, they're describing it as a tic-tac shaped object, and it moved at tremendous speeds. I'm wondering, a metallic teardrop. I've not yet seen those images, any video of that kind of a sighting, but I assure you that they come again in all shapes and sizes. A metallic teardrop. Anybody out there seen a metallic teardrop UFO? I want to hear it in the comments below, that's for sure. And I appreciate the call in. You know, Canada does have a lot of sightings out there. Manitoba comes to mind, absolutely, with that crash that was covered up a few years ago, and we still have not yet figured out exactly what they covered up in regards to that event. We were one of the first on Third Phase Moon to break that news, and who knows what they recovered in the snow over there in Manitoba. Okay, one more caller. Let's get to him. You made it right here at Third Phase Moon, area code 203. You're live, Third Phase Moon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hi, Blake.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah, it's good to be on the show. I appreciate all the things that you're doing and making the people aware about what's going on in the world today. I got something to share with you that I haven't shared with anybody yet. It was kind of weird, but I think some of the listeners will appreciate hearing this. We were sitting on the back deck of my patio in North Haven, Connecticut, and out of the blue, it didn't just come like you would normally see a spaceship come. It just appeared, and it was a blue light that just appeared over my house. And when it appeared over my house, it illuminated the whole back. It didn't illuminate everybody's property. It just illuminated my property. It scared my wife so bad. When I say so bad, she literally pissed her pants. And the dog was barking all night long, insatiably. And I didn't know what was going on. And later on that night, when I went outside, because the dog was barking, I looked, and on the ground in my backyard in the grass where it appeared, it wasn't the light in the sky wasn't there, but there was this beam beaming down to the ground beside the tree to where my dog was. But the way you could see the beam is because it was like a foggy night. And when we saw the beam and noticed the beam, the tree limbs with the beams that were up just fell to the ground. When we looked up, what we saw was it was a dark object. It wasn't a shiny object. It wasn't a metallic object. It was just like a dark hole. It was mind blowing. It was
like a void in the sky.
I have no.
Like a dark void or something. It's weird.
The part of that sky, it was black. It was like a void. There was nothing there. It was total black. When I say this was the blackness that you've never seen before in your life. It was total darkness, and it must have been like maybe 40 to 50 feet in circumference. It wasn't a circle. It was shifting. It was. Jesus, how would you explain it?
Yeah, it sounds ominous.
Yeah, it was. As you can see, the time explaining it. I haven't discussed this with anyone, and you know, I was appreciate you guys got the live talk back because I'm quite sure that some of the listeners would like to hear this. If anybody out there ever witnessed anything like that, I would, love to hear any comments. Because after the tree fell to the ground and the beam was gone, it was just this void. It just dissipated like a mist, like a cloud. But it was big. It was like 40 to 50 feet, and it wasn't a circumference because it wasn't round, but the diameter of it was humongous. A black.
Hello? Oh, sounds like we lost him. Wow. A black void in the sky, something large, scared the bejesus out of him and his wife. Have you guys ever seen a black void in the sky? I know that we've seen some weird weather that kind of creates strange illusions in the sky, but what this guy is saying is kind of out of this world. I'm not sure if it's opening up some kind of maybe a portal, a wormhole or something. I don't know. But with these callers calling in right here at Third Phase of Moon, I know something's going on up there in the skies. I know it's going on, and there's something we can explain. Okay, how about maybe I could take some questions from the public when we do that? You want to do that? Okay, everybody stand by. We'll be right back.
My name is Scott.
All right, Scott. Hey, thanks for calling in. Appreciate it. Let's get along with this. This sounds like this is gonna get
An object going across the sky, and that's and as it went over, it was white, and as it went across the skyline, it got brighter and then turned red and disappeared. And I'm from Florida, and I see.
All right, let's take some calls. Shout out some of our flat chats, our flash chat boys, and all our chatters right here. To Gitty Lee, hey, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate that. We love people that support Third Phase Moon. This really helps out, let me tell you. And doing these live streams, it's a bit tricky. This is our kind of first time doing the OBS style, I think it's called. What do you guys think? You guys like what you're seeing over here? Is it coming in clear? We got people. Paper Crane Wishes, one of our sponsors, is with us. She joined Third Phase of Moon a few months ago. Paper Crane Wishes, I appreciate you joining us and being a supporter, and you get to have the Flash Chat badge. Appreciate that. Brass Monkey, where is this happening? Just came to the chat. Well, Brass Monkey, we just did a live event. It was a radio show, and we're asking the public to call in. And we've been doing this for many years, and now we're doing it again. We're taking calls from the general public, opening up the phone lines, letting people say whatever they want to say, getting the word out to the world, because it's so important to let people know that we're not alone. You're not alone in your experiences with UFO encounters. Maybe even if you've even had an alien encounter, abducted. You just never know nowadays what could go down when it's in regards to the extraterrestrial phenomenon. Everybody, It's been my pleasure being here with you right here at Third Phase Moon. Stand by. We're going to be streaming more, so make sure you subscribe, hit that notification button. We appreciate everybody who stopped by today. Keep your eyes on the skies, everybody. And if you captured anything amazing, upload that video to YouTube. Submit that link to my email. It's in the description below. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again next time.